Hey, welcome to Super Social Club. I'm Jeremy, and today I have a Signatory bottling of Edradour 10-year-old. I'll let you know why Signatory is trying to educate the public on chill filtration when I nose this, taste it, and give it a mark. Alright, so this is a single cask expression of Edradour, bottled by Signatory, distilled 2010, bottled 2020, coming in at 46% ABV. This is cask number 402. If you pay attention to the channel, you watched my unboxing video a little while ago, you will noticed that I pulled out this one. This was a bottle I got for Kevin, good friend of the show. He got me a bottle of Daft Mill, so we kind of used our one per customer and flip-flops on these bottles. So I got this one for him. 46% ABV, single cask. You can tell by the color of this thing, it is very heavily sherried. Let's see how it is on the nose. So right away, blast of sherry goodness, as you'd expect. Chocolate covered cherries, huge note, really, really good. You get that, lots of like chocolate and fruit going on with this for sure. Yeah, there's like blackberry, raspberry, strawberry, all those fruits, those dark fruits are for sure very forefront in this nose. Dark roast coffee, lots of rich aromas coming out of this thing for sure. Yeah, oakiness, very subtle, but creamy in texture. Very, very nice. Maybe even a little bit of like floral aspect in this. It's pretty complex, but it's mostly those rich, heavy, like Oloroso style notes that you'd expect for sure. Really, really nice. Let's go palate. Again, very rich and heavy sherry. Lots of the fruit notes, lots of blackberry coming in. That dark roast coffee definitely carries over to the palate and to the finish as well. You get a little bit of that like bitterness just in the tail end of that coffee note, which is really, really nice. Again, a lot of that chocolate covered fruit. Lots of that chocolate covered strawberries, raspberries. It's like a box of chocolates and you eat all of the ones that have fruit in the middle. That's what you get on the finish on this one, which is really drawn out. Long finish for sure. Leaves you with, again, all those sherry notes, that chocolate lingering. The oak, I would say, a little more drying on the finish. But again, very, very nice. Very minimal oak influence for sure. Very rich, exactly what you want in a sherry bomb of a whiskey. And bottled at 46%, this thing performs like it's almost like cask strength whiskey. 46% is a great bottling strength for this. It's very, very bold. I would hazard a guess that this at cask strength might be a little too hot, maybe a little too intense. 46%, I mean, if you gave this to me blind, I would say it's well into the 50s for sure. So excellent, excellent stuff. Score-wise for me on this one, I'm going 88.5 out of 100. Let's talk value. This bottle was 120 Canadian dollars. I think for that price, what you're looking at in the marketplace nowadays, for something of this quality and presented the way it is, I'm bumping it up. I'm going to go an extra point for value. Let's bring this to 89.5 out of 100. How does it compare to something else from Edradour? Let's find out. So just for comparative sakes, the only other Edradour I have is this single cask. So this one I believe is 12 years old, coming in at, I don't know the ABV. Again, I'm missing the tag on this thing. These things usually come with a little tag that tells you the stats of it. I think it's 12 years old, cask strength, of course. So this one, more refined sherry notes, I would say. You don't get that heavy blast of fruit. It's more subtly balanced in this thing. And I would say you get some like bubblegum kind of sweetness to this. Whereas the Signatory bottling, a lot of those like heavy berries, this one has some of that, but kind of more integrated, I'd say. But yeah, the nice rounded chocolate notes. I'd say maybe a little more like leather aspect to this. And I don't get any oak influence at all. Let's go palate. A lot of similar notes. You get those chocolate covered fruit notes for sure. And that leather carries over, and then that like bitter coffee, that dark roast coffee on the finish on this one too. So yeah, finish, very similar characteristics, I would say. And this one does drink a little bit hotter, I would say for sure. I mean, this is a great bottle. This one, I think, came runner-up in my what's the best NAS whiskey. Technically, this is an NAS. I know, like, if you look at the bottle, there's no age statement on it. You need the tag. Didn't have the tag. But great bottle. These ones may be the harder to find. I'm not sure. I don't see them pop up too often. This one came in to Kensington Wine Market. I'm not sure if it was an exclusive to them or not, but really good stuff. So you can find this one. This again is Cask number 402, bottled 2020. So if you're looking, 100% a buy at 120 bucks Canadian, which is around just under 100 US, about 100 US. 100% would buy it. It definitely ticks all the boxes for a sherry connoisseur, someone who likes heavy sherry whiskey. It's a no-brainer. So, Signatory, educating people on chill filtration. So it says right here on the tin, due to no chill filtration, this whiskey may turn cloudy when stored in a cool place. It is both more full-bodied and full-flavored. Natural color. So there you go. If it gets cold, it might turn cloudy. If you put ice in it, it might turn cloudy, but not to be concerned. And that's not the first whiskey I've seen say that on the label. I'm not sure if Ardbeg does that, if they say that. I think Springbank does. Springbank definitely says that, you know, their whiskey may turn cloudy if you add water or ice, but not to be concerned with that. So it's a great thing, and a lot of people, definitely certain parts of the world, their market is for chill filtration, because they do equate cloudy whiskey with bad quality, I guess. They need to watch more Ralphie videos for sure. So there you have it. Kevin, thank you so much for letting me uncork this bottle and try it out and review it. Really much appreciated. I will send you off the rest after I finish this dram. Didn't do too much of a job on it, just enough to get my notes. So I was enjoying this one with the cigar and snapped a picture and showed it to Kevin and be like, I might be keeping this one, buddy. This one is very, very nice and pairs really good with a nice cigar as well. So you have it. Thanks so much for watching. Edradour, let me know what you think. I'm finally pronouncing it right. I think I said Edradour before and got called out. Edradour, I think, is the way you pronounce it. Let me know if you've had any of these, what your thoughts are. It's kind of like, more kind of like below the radar distillery for most people. But they produce, obviously, some really good sherry casks. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really much appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.